Good morning, Eagles, and welcome to Season 14, Episode 35 of Eagle News.
Today is Monday, November 2nd, 2020. Happy National Deviled Eggs Day.
My name is Gabbie.
And my name is Lola.
Headlines. If you're interested in Hyatt's Diversity Book Club, check out the link Miss Wolf posted on Schoology and message Miss Waltz for questions.
The yearbook art contest is now available. If you want to participate, ask your teachers or stop by the office and ask Miss Zorn or Miss Ray.
If you have Twitter, follow Hyatt's Athletics at OMHS Athletics. For our first video, we will look at Citizens of the Month for the Unified Arts.
For the month of October, here comes Mrs. Ortman in Family Consumer Science. Let's see who received the honors.
Elena is the kind of student that teachers love to teach. In my Family and Consumer Science class, Elena was always interested in all of our topics and participated in class discussions. She is very respectful and always told me thank you on her way out the door. I hope that these attributes continue to guide Elena in the future to help her obtain all of her future goals. But just don't let you make her French toast. I finally had the pleasure to teach Kellen in Global Gourmet this year. Everywhere around school, Kellen is very respectful to both his peers and teachers. He is really funny and very genuine. He knows when to goof off a little bit and when to stay focused, especially because he cooked with a group with himself and two other boys who were always goofing off. In class last 6 weeks, Kellen was always willing to help his cooking group be more successful. I expect to hear nothing but good things about Kellen in the future. Hayden is a very responsible student. She always came to class prepared to learn. Hayden was also a very active participant in class. She added a lot of insight into class discussions when we were discussing organizational skills and study skills, giving her peers wonderful tips for them to become more successful in school. In the future, Hayden told me that she wants to become a kindergarten teacher, and I think that she would be great at it. Congratulations on being my Citizen of the Month.
Congratulations to those students who received the awards.
Now let's head over to Leah in the Eagle News Weather Report station for today's weather.
Ladies, today in Powell we have a high of 50 degrees and a low of 39 degrees, so make sure you bundle up. There's a 100% chance of rain today, so make sure to be using your umbrellas today. Let's head back to the newsroom with Gabbie and Lola to see Mr. Meta's best thing he found on the internet last night was.
Thanks, Leah. It's definitely been getting chilly here in Ohio. Now it's time for Mr. Meta's best video on the internet.
Well, today we are not going to watch a video, but look at a couple pictures because Mrs. Brown, a 7th grade teacher, gave birth to a beautiful baby girl last Friday. Mrs. Brown shared, "We welcomed Tatum Elise to the world this past Friday. She is such a joy. So many friends and family thought baby Brown was a boy. She was a sweet surprise. It's been a crazy few days, but everyone is happy and healthy." Hey, Gabbie, what's the difference between school and teacher and a train?
I'm not sure what is the difference.
A school teacher tells you to spit out your gum, but a train tells you to chew, chew, chew.
Good one, Lola. Hey, Lola, how has your day been going?
Pretty good. How about you?
It's been good.
Now let's go to Mrs. Carr. Let's go see what Mrs. Carr is serving in the kitchen today.
Happy Monday, everybody. Today's menu is a chicken basket. We have cheeseburgers, and our pizza is stromboli. Have a great day.
Thanks for the excellent lunch report.
The food sounds delicious.
Now let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Teachers, don't forget to use some pictures and descriptions of what you're doing in your classroom so we can show the great work on Eagle News. On tomorrow's show, we will see what Miss Holzer did last week with her students.
It's now time for trivia. Let's hear what the question of the day is in Eagle News Trivia Studio.
Thanks, ladies, and welcome to the morning trivia here at Eagle News. The number one answer from yesterday was Little Red Riding Hood for 54 points. Remember, today is the first day of the November contest, so teachers text Mr. Meta the answers to earn your points for today's show. Today's trivia question is name a clothing style from the 80s that has come back in style. Again, name a clothing style from the 80s that has come back in style. Send a text to Mr. Meta with your two answers to earn maximum points. Let's head back to the newsroom for today's sports report.
Thanks, Leah, for that amazing trivia presentation. We're so excited for the November contest.
I can really tell you're excited there, Gabs. Let's go.
In the NFL, the Bengals hosted the Tennessee Titans, the Browns host the Las Vegas Raiders, and the Steelers traveled to Baltimore to battle the Ravens. More of these games on tomorrow's news. There was a Liberty football game Friday night at 7 p.m. at Springfield. Here's Eagle News with what happened Friday night.
More current events on today's news. I cannot wait until we see the Eagle News students have found to share with us all today.
On August 21st of 2020, Mei Xiang gave birth to a cub at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. She was 22 years old and the oldest panda to have ever given birth in the U.S.
This birth is considered a miracle. Because of her age, she had only a 1% chance of having another cub. Giant pandas commonly have twins, making this cub even more rare.
Mei Xiang had been pregnant since March, and when the cub was born, he was as small as a stick of butter. The cub probably won't be able to walk until it is 2 months old.
The zoo has not said when the cub will be named, but they'll most likely wait until about 100 days in order to honor Chinese tradition.
Giant pandas are an international symbol of endangered wildlife. Mei Xiang's cub is one of the many cubs that is going to help increase the population of giant pandas. My name is Sydney Dizer.
Riley Herr.
And Kylie Giroux, reporting for Eagle News.
Hi guys, it's Lily here with Eagle News, and today I'm here to tell you some current events. First, a British man set a world record for world's fastest trash can on wheels. He built it just out of household trash can and a small motorbike engine. He reached a speed of 43 miles per hour. He also holds the record for world's fastest motorized toilet. Let's send it to Maddie.
Thanks, Lily. Moving on to our second current event, Polish tennis player Iga Swiatek defeated Sofia Kenin in straight sets to win the championship. She's 19 years old and is the first teenager to win the French Open since 1997. She was not favored to win because this was only her 7th major tournament. After winning, she said, "It's inspiring even though you're really young and you're an underdog. You can do it in a lot of sports like tennis." Now back to Lily in the hallway.
Thanks, Maddie. And now for our last current event. A mummy was discovered in Egypt. Archaeologists in Egypt discovered 59 coffins, with most containing mummies that are nearly 2,500 years old. Each mummy was inside a colorfully decorated coffin known as a sarcophagus. They were found 36 feet underground in shafts sealed so tight that the contents of the coffin were in perfect condition.
That's it for our current events. Bye.
Thank you all for the most amazing and interesting news items to share with us on the Eagle News.
Now let's go over to Leah and see what today's day in history is.
On this day in 1947, Howard Hughes was a successful Hollywood movie producer when he founded the Hughes Aircraft Company in 1932. He personally tested cutting-edge aircraft of his own design, and in 1937 broke the transcontinental flight time record. In 1938, he flew around the world in a record 3 days, 19 hours and 14 minutes. Following the U.S. entrance into World War II in 1941, the U.S. government commissioned the Hughes Aircraft Company to build a large flyboat capable of carrying men and materials over long distances. Send it back to Gabbie and Lola in the studio.
Thanks, Leah. What an interesting day.
That's all we have here for today's episode of Eagle News. But before we go, we want to share with you our quote of the day.
Be bold, true, and loyal.
My name is Gabbie.
And my name is Lola.
And my name is Leah.
Have a great day, Eagles.
Bye.
Bye.